What's up, everybody? It's Senpai Kohai Gaming. It's your boy Senpai Nero, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at HANDLOCK. That's right, guys. HANDLOCK is back, baby, and we do have some cool new tools from the new set here. So right now what we have Faceless Rager in this deck, which is obviously pretty good when you copy either a Twilight Drake or, a Mountain Giant getting like a 5/8, for example, 5/7, 5, even 5/6 for 3 mana. Pretty strong. Most of the stuff in here you're going to recognize. A lot of it is just the classic core HANDLOCK build here. We even have Lord Jiraxis because we don't have Blood Reaver Gul'dan anymore, so my boy Jiraxis gets to come back again. Anyway, besides that, we do have like Archvillain Rafaam in this deck as well, which is just really good against card when you have a lot of these cards in here like Mortal Coils and stuff that would be dead, and maybe even Hellfire that would be dead against some of the bigger, more controller decks. Then you can just replace your deck with legendary minions, and hopefully that's enough to get you there. As well as there's normally one tech slot that we do have in here. A lot of decks were running the Acidic Swamp Ooze. I haven't ran into too many decks where they're running weapons. Now it seems like it's not as necessary. So in my tech slot, I do have Unseen Saboteur. I do think that this does have a lot of potential to play against a lot of different decks. I feel like this card right now, for me, from what I've experienced in decks I've played against, has a lot more usability and overall work better. Plus it's a 5/6. So that's why I'm trying there instead of the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Of course, there's usually one tech slot in this deck. As well as another notable inclusion is the Sunreaver War Mage. It looks kind of weird because we technically only have 3 spells that it will trigger off of that cost 5 or more, but because it's HANDLOCK, because you're keeping cards in your hand, then we shouldn't have any problem replacing this. And if we do run out of spells, we can just replace everything with Rafaam anyway. And other than that, a lot of Healing Rot and Alpha Bomb, Ziliax stuff, so all that good stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the games. It really is just a classic HANDLOCK hand, so I'll keep it. Might as well. We got a little bit of healing. If he's playing a more aggressive Paladin, then obviously taunting up our Mountain Giant will be pretty good. It's not bad. Mulliganing's usually pretty easy with HANDLOCK. You're just looking for Giants and Twilight Drakes, really. No. Well, it's not. We don't get the max value off of drawing that, but hey, we basically left tap for free that turn, so it could be much worse. Just go ahead and tap again. Normal HANDLOCK things. Next turn we'll play the Giant.
Reporting for duty.
You guys know how it goes. Classic turn 4 Giant. Feels good. It feels good to be playing just like basically classic HANDLOCK again. It's nice. I really liked HANDLOCK back in the day.
I see a vision in the flames.
It just felt like a lot of fun. Plus, I mean, you're dropping giants and big mid-range creatures, and you're doing just HANDLOCK stuff. And Lord Jiraxis, I mean, come on, guys. Lord Jiraxis. That is definitely one of my favorite cards that you do get to play in HANDLOCK. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll copy this health, and then I will taunt them both up. Look at that. That, as I kind of described earlier, just doing like that, just 5/8, 8/8, taunt him up. It's a pretty strong board. We'll see what he does with it. Glowstone Technician. This guy's actually playing the Dragon Paladin deck that we were playing. When we played, we smashed on HANDLOCK, so this could get a little scary for us. I'm not gonna lie.
I got this.
Let's hit here. Let's play the Unseen Saboteur.
I got this.
Nice. See, perfect. Exactly what I was talking about. I mean, not having to deal with Kangor's endless army is amazing right now. That, yeah, we couldn't have asked for anything better from that, really. Okay. So the problem is we like lose our entire board if we just try to kill it by ourselves with this. So I'll tap first, see what we get. Not really anything special. So here, we'll just go ahead, make a bigger board, and we'll just go face. He'll probably end up buffing it up or whatever, you know, which is bound to happen. But it's like I hit here and then I sacrifice both these creatures into the 7/7. That doesn't really feel that good. Crowd roaster. So it looks like he is playing a little bit different. He's actually mixed the mechs with the dragons, which is kind of interesting. Hit here. Mortal Coil action going. And we'll just keep beating his face in. You know, these can go face. If we draw our other Siphon Soul or Twisting Nether. Okay. The life still. Okay. Hopefully we can draw it and then we can just like shoot it. Oh, exactly. So I was going to play this turn, but I don't want to play that into
I got this.
Redemption. So I think I'll play this out first. Heal that up. Well, it's not Redemption, so yeah, we'll just play this now. That means it's never surrender.
I bring life.
I'll draw this, I guess, down to 8. So we have got 15. And that's a 10-10. Okay, you guys are gonna call me crazy. Oh my gosh, it is that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this.
Well played. Well played.
I think we probably just lost it. Cannot believe it was eye for an eye.
Unity, precision,
Okay, well we didn't lose, but that's a lot of healing. Okay, so Hellfire.
of course.
Do Hellfire here. Okay.
I don't make mistakes. I'm very dead.
He's gonna give it life still. Okay, if we could. So here's the thing. We have 12 right now. If we can draw Hellfire or a Siphon Soul or Twisting Nether, we can win. Let's go for it. Nope, that wasn't it.
Rotten to my core.
We'll do here. This will hit. Yeah. It's kind of awkward because of all the healing. And it does kind of suck because really wanted to get this turned on here.
Reporting for duty.
But it's fine. Still managed to pull it out. And we got some of Lord Draxus. There you go, guys. Up against Mage. We'll keep these two and we'll just throw everything back. Do have to watch out for polymorphs. Mage is going to be interesting. The thing that kind of sucks about mage is if it is the hand mage is honestly just stronger than handlock is. Hand mage has actually taken over handlock's spot, which feels bad. All the people that love playing handlock, such as myself, our pride takes a little bit of a hit there, but that's okay. Still might be able to pull off a win anyway. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to coin this out turn 3 and then play another one. And just because, I mean, if it is the hand mage and we can get some early game aggression beats going on here, then we could try to set us up for a good win. It's because we kind of want to get him low and start pressuring him as much as we can before he starts doing his Khadgar shenanigans and his summoning shenanigans. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Won't be the biggest, but it's a 4-8. 4-8 on turn 3. Can't ask for much better than that, honestly.
The end is coming!
That's a good counter, though. I don't think we have any way to... No. We don't. Okay. Well, that really sucks, but it is what it is. Let's play another Twilight Drake on turn 5. See what he wants to do about this one. Hopefully not much. Maybe he just leaves it alone for a turn and we can Faceless Rager it. He does. Although that is pretty scary. But this is also pretty scary. I guess we'll see. He's gonna do his Conjurer's Calling. More than likely he trade and the Conjurer's Calling and get 2 of them. Might as well double do it. Double down on it. Actually gonna heal this up. So that way he can't just beam it away. We use both sides of the twin spell.
I see a vision in the flames.
So we'll see. I mean, if we can get through this, I think we become favored. It still has obviously the 8-drop 726, but this first initial wave, if we can get through it pretty cleanly here, and we can clean up the other waves with things like Twisting Nether, then honestly, drawing a Hellfire right here would be absolutely amazing. It's not a Hellfire, but it does do this, which is not bad by any sort of stretch. How greedy are we? Yeah, let's do it. Maximum greed. And we just put him down to 8. This just applies so much pressure. Like these, like, yeah, they're big minions, but I mean, might be Flame Strikes here.
I see a vision in the flames.
Lose, he'll Flame Strike. We're gonna play this. Possibly pull another one out, or maybe Conjurer's Calling and it hits like our own minion or something. And depending on what he hits, we might just copy. It's a secret. Okay. Wonder what secret it could be. Out it goes, huh? Might be a counterspell or an ice barrier. And destroy it. That was pretty good for him. Okay, so here's the thing. If it's counterspell, we are in trouble.
Did that hurt?
And it looks like it just might be counterspell. So we'll just play Godfrey. Yeah, because that's 2. That's the 4. Yeah, we'll play Godfrey.
This will be a massive
And then we'll heal ourselves. He's still at 8. It might also be Ice Barrier. More than likely it's going to be Ice Barrier or Counterspell here. That does suck that it was Batterhead. However, that's us. Ice Barrier. It's not that I necessarily... I mean, this board isn't scary enough to really warrant...
Shields up.
our only Twisting Nether yet. I think we should wait. Batterhead does suck. Like, I'm not gonna act like Batterhead doesn't suck strong in this term here, but not really got too many great options. Flame strike this. And then really act this one. Okay. It's not looking horrible for us. He does have a lot of cards in hand, but so far we haven't done a bad job of dealing with cards that he has had. It did suck that the Saboteur pulled a secret and not something more impactful. The thing that kind of sucks about this board is it's almost as if we have to Twisting Nether here. Or do we? No. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll go like that. There's not really much else besides a Siphon Soul that we really want to draw in our deck, so we might be playing him soon. But I want to be Draxus first before I play Rafam, but it might be too greedy. Also, Twisting Nether is also a good card. Okay. Let's actually hopefully draw a Doomsayer here. Wasn't a Doomsayer. I wanted to Twisting Nether, play Doomsayer, and then we could have played Draxus. That would have been pretty good.
My calculations are flawless.
I dream and the world trembles.
Alright.
Too full.
And just as I was talking about earlier, Ham Mage is just a superior deck right now.
But I take.
We're trying our best, but honestly, they just do what we do better as it currently stands. Oh, YOLO.
Despair. Destruction. For honor.
But this sucks, but
Amazing.
it's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Not really much else to be said about that one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mulligan all of those back. Not really too much of what we're looking for right now. This is better. This is more of what we're looking for. Warrior. You know, I'm just gonna hope that it's not Control Warrior. It's some like random other type of warrior. Because honestly, I don't like playing against Control Warrior. The games are not really that fun. They're pretty boring. You kind of just sit there and have everything you've ever played removed, and then eventually they just kill you with whatever they decide to. Okay.
The end is coming!
That was a good top deck. Guess it wasn't a good top deck. Had the owl. I wish I could like silence a silenced minion and it would be like unsilenced, you know? Maybe like cancels out, like I could silence the silence.
Somebody order a bomb!
This is Bomb Warrior. Just gonna Hellfire Mortal Coil here.
Defend the gates!
Guess we'll go for just the Saboteur here.
Didn't need that, did you?
No, I'll take that. That's not bad because we don't have to deal with that later on in the game. It's actually pretty scary. I mean, he might have just got like a trash mech. Let's just hope he got like Goblin Bomb or something. I really like this card. Tech cards like this are always just really cool. There's obviously some instances where it is going to screw you over and you could just lose, but it does also have the potential to just be really strong. Okay, so that is definitely getting a Soul Siphon from it. Kind of sucks that we have to use this since we just drew the Mage, but we don't really have too many other choices. So we definitely can't let that big boy live. Now it's just the cleanest answer that we had in our hand to it. Honestly, haven't been too impressed with this card recently. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good card. In this deck, I don't think it's very good. So, I mean, I saw the list, so I figured, hey, I'm just going to try the list how the people in Legend are trying to get and see, but it's just really hard to do. To, like, consistently have it set up to where it works for you. Let's do this, probably get it brawled away, but that's fine. Kind of hoping to like pull a brawl with this, but Omega Assembly's fine too. Because again, that's 3 mechs that we don't have to worry about later on.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
Light the fuses!
Would be nice to draw another Siphon Soul. Get this turned on. Okay. That was actually insane, the fact that all but one bomb went towards him. That didn't feel very good. And then I'll hit him. More than likely the sports game all the way. We did commit quite a bit here, but if it doesn't, I mean, it's a chance he doesn't have it. But just letting that line up that well would have been too much.
Okay, then.
Precision.
Oh yeah.
Perfection.
With the magnetize. Okay. I'm definitely forcing more of his hand here, so this bodes well for us because he is starting to get a little bit low on cards. Yeah, we'll just keep him away. I'm not commit any more to the board right now because I'd rather just start stacking cards in our hands. We're ready for the second wave after he brawls, because inevitably he's going to have to draw a brawl, like a warpath or something.
Okay, then.
Okay, wrench caliber. Okay.
Defend the gates.
And her. Alright. Let's see. Or mortal coil? That'd be pretty sweet right now. Microbots.
My brood will survive.
Yep.
I got this.
Yeah, I guess. Not happy about it, but it's fine. We found a pretty clean way to deal with our board here. Something to note is he is getting low. We do have 3 bombs in our deck. What we'll do here, we'll do that. Because I feel like at this point, like maybe he just doesn't have the brawl. And this technically sets up lethal for us. So we'll see. Maybe he just plays like a big mech and we Siphon Soul, Hellfire, kill him. That'd be a good way to end this game. He's thinking. For us, I think it was honestly pretty good that he got zapped here there. Only thing that is scary is we do have 4 bombs, and that would not be a good way to end this. Is if we, I guess he does have the brawl. Come on, Mountain Giant. Okay, well, this worked out for us. Okay, so it is scary because we are at 7. Ooh, we did draw her though. That was so good for us. Yeah, let's just build back up. He just used Brawl too, so yeah. Heal back up, threaten lethal again. It's like a game of chess at this point. Just like constantly putting this guy in checkmate and forcing him to respond. Not checkmate. Constantly putting this guy in check and then forcing him to respond. Hopefully this is checkmate.
Unity. Precision.
Oh, man, you really got Zillion from that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, we managed to pull it out, so there you guys go. It was checkmate after all. Alright guys, that's all the time we have for this video, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and turn on that bell so that way you are notified when we do upload other videos. We do more videos, just more than just Hearthstone. Hearthstone is something that I usually do by myself. My co-host, Queen Kohai, isn't here usually during the Hearthstone videos. She is here for most of our other games. We like to do a lot of party games, and they're really entertaining, like Mario Kart, that type of stuff. So that's pretty fun. Make sure to check out our channel and let us know what you think. Also comment down below. Let me know what other decks you would like to see me play and like to see me spotlight, as well as other video games that you would like to see me and Queen Kohai play, which is, again, my co-host. But besides that, not really much to say about the deck. It's Handlock, it's back, it's fun. You can still play Handlock and still have some fun wins with it. I will say that the Unseen Saboteur, that is a really good card in my opinion for this deck especially. I think that it's the tech slot, so a lot of people run Ooze in this slot. Based off the games that I've played with it, I would much prefer to have this card over Ooze in those games, and it did end up doing quite a bit of work for us in those games that we did play, as you guys saw. So that's the only real thing I do have to say. I'm still pretty iffy on the Sunreaver War Mage. I don't really like it. I'm probably going to replace it for the part 2 of the deck spotlight. It doesn't really seem that good and really seem to fit here. I didn't really get any use out of it during our game, so I'll be looking for other replacements for that. But besides that, guys, that's all the time I have for you today. And I did hope you enjoyed this video. So until next time, guys.